Why civil services?
About why is this inequality exists.
It's your father's dream which became your dream,
Yeah.
and it has...
They had on me when there was this overwhelming self-doubt and pressure.
How did you get this self-control? Because how did you get to know about the Primus IAS?
Such free residential program has been offering in Bangalore.
One mistake that you won't repeat again.
Panicking more than studying.
Hey guys, today we have Blessy Stejil, who has secured All India rank 110 in Indian Forest Services with us. Blessy Stejil is an engineering graduate who started her civils preparation and forestry preparation from 2022, and she has cracked Indian forestry examination in her very first attempt. She has the optionals forestry and geology. It's wonderful to have Blessy with us. Thank you for giving your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So Blessy, why civil services?
So why civil services? So it was a childhood dream actually to be part of any government service. And I remember once while traveling with my father, I could see many old destitute people, homeless people down the road. And I was questioning my father while the ride about why is this inequality existing, and why are some people left so as destitutes. And my father gave me an answer that I questioned him, like, is the government not doing much for them? And my father said the government is doing well, but there is a lack in implementation, there is corruption. One major thing is corruption in the system, was my father's answer. And he said that any competent, honest officer could bring a change in the system. And he also said, I wanted you to be one, Blessy. And it was like back in 2011 or 10 when I was doing my 5th and 6th grade. And that incident motivated me that we should be having some part in the civil services of our nation.
Oh, nice. It's your father's dream which became your dream,
Yeah.
and it has blossomed.
Yes.
Very nice. So, it's been 3 years now. What was the turning point in your UPSC journey? You felt that, yes, I can do this exam.
So during the course of preparation, during one of my exams at one crucial stage, I failed in that stage. And while I was trying hard to explain it to my parents, there was this weight of their dreams over me. And I was like, I was crying actually. And my parents came, and when I said them that I couldn't clear this time, both of them said that it is their loss. Actually, the nation has lost you and not it is you. And I could see the belief they had on me when there was this overwhelming self-doubt and pressure. And this became a crucial point. Yes, sir. The emotional strength they gave me.
You never felt like quitting?
I had plans of quitting in the coming years, but till now I did not have the
Yeah,
plan.
that's always there. Is there any one particular habit or ritual that you used to do regularly for preparing for this exam?
So being consistent with our preparation and being consistent and not giving much time for distractions. I quitted myself from social media. I have maintained a very close circle, only my close friends and family.
Okay.
So this distraction parts was less. And since this is my initial years of preparation, I had the thought that I should give my all and there should be no regret. So this habit of giving it all was there in initial years.
How did you distance yourself from the social media?
I said I had no accounts in several social media platforms.
Okay.
And I thought this would benefit us for our mental health. So that thought that this is going to benefit us made me not crave for it actually.
See, today in this social media era, even government is going on the social media. So how do we distance ourselves, from the social media, and how will it benefit the students? If you distance yourself from the social media, how does it benefit? Because information is coming on social media.
Yes, sir. So it was about what I specifically mentioned was platforms which are distractive for us in our preparation, like going into the entertainment industry, what I mean via social media, not having a very big friends platform over online. But I used to collect the same information as you mentioned from the social media platform only. I think it's about choosing it and being self-control over not.
How did you get this self-control? Because this is one thing.
So we have the goal in our mind that the purpose is different. there is a different purpose for us here, and we shouldn't give up on that.
You're telling me if the purpose is strong, then no
Yes,
distraction can
Yes, sir. We
distract
have
you.
some people waiting for us. So
Yes.
the weight of their dreams and the sacrifices they are making for us, I think, and I felt it like a betrayal if we are distracting and doing something else.
Absolutely, you're right. So, if you would meet the Blessy of 2022, who started her preparation, what advice would you give to her?
I think not worrying over the things that are uncontrollable, because I messed up in one exam which was at more close to my heart, just because I was only panicking and not giving my efforts during some crucial stages. I think I would say her to be more confident and more stress free, and when there is supportive environment, we should be grateful for that and concentrate on what is needed rather than do this overthinking aspect. I did it.
In that phase,
Yes,
that
sir.
panic,
The
the overthinking,
pressure.
the pressure, will clear all the doubt, self-doubt.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And Blessy, you have been in the academy. How did you get to know about the Primus Civil Service Academy?
Yes, sir. Sir, one friend of mine suggested, one friend of mine in the UPSC circle, he suggested that such free residential program has been offering in Bangalore, and financial restraint is one thing that has a major hindrance in our preparations when we are to continue into the third year as such. So to talk, for instance, it would come around 10,000 per month. One has to go for a girls' hostel and stay. So this financial aspect was one major thing. I think I should move. I was grateful that someone is ready to offer us a free residential coaching. And when I got to know about the systematic schedules they had, and a civil service academy has been existing here, I thought I should attend the interview they conducted, and I got through it. Sir.
How did the academy benefit you, like in your preparation?
Yes, sir. So I should say this academy gave me peace actually.
Okay.
Here there is a very less number of students who are being taken in. There is admission for 40 students, and all who have given prelims one time. So most of the students here are my friends actually. In the previous campus and hostels where I have stayed in, there was this continuous pressure with so many people within us. Here the environment, the whole environment is actually very peaceful, I should say. And besides that, we have a systematic test series here. Amar sir has been greatly helpful in my guidance. More than the academic support, there was emotional strength given to me by him. I remember going up to him often and telling how I feel, and he's like, it's completely okay. So there is this great sort of mental peace here. Sir.
Mentorship does play a vital role.
Yes, I do.
in terms of. What's the most unexpected question that came up in your UPSC interview?
Okay. I was expecting the interview to be on technical lines, since Indian Forest Service is a technical service. And the very first question they posed to me was about choosing between secularism versus nationalism versus universalism.
Okay.
And it came all of a sudden, and I think that was the unexpected question.
Okay.
And then they were very cordial, and mostly questions were based on the social issues.
What was your answer for that?
For that, I chose universalism and nation over religion, and explanations and next questions on that part.
Okay.
And then during the course of interview, to one of my answer on value education versus civilization, and the lack of emotional intelligence and compassion even in highly literate people, they said that very good, we are very happy that you're analyzing this way at such a young age. And I was carried away, and I was
Okay. The interview went in an organic flow.
Yes.
Right. Before you went to the interview, what was running in your mind? Just before entering the chambers.
Yes. To be honest, I was panicking to the very day before the interview. But that day, I became very joyous in getting up, getting ready, wearing sari, clicking photos there, and I clearly know, a week before the interview, I had the chance to meet Jafar sir and Mona ma'am here. Sir clearly told that this is a personality test and not a matter of checking your facts or your knowledge. And the most crucial aspect here is to exhibit your originality and be calm and composed as much as possible. I was like, even if we are panicking inside, we shouldn't let them know. And to be honest, I was really happy that day.
You were happy in the interview
also?
And
like outside the board also. I was happy that we have got this chance. And we shouldn't spoil it. That was the thing.
I think, you believe that you panic, but when the time comes, you are able to tackle it. That's a very good quality. The UPSC journey, it's a tiring one because the preparation is for 1 year, the cycle is for 1 year. How do you keep yourself motivated?
This was actually a very tough part. There were several tough nights actually, and losing at several stages during the course and other examinations. They just pull us down like anything. I don't know what kept me going. I think it was the emotional strength that I got from my parents, my sister, my close friends, and from within me. I was like, a day will come where God will bless us.
Yes.
I think I put my pressure on others, on God, and during the course, initially it was so stressful, and I learned to cope up with it and realize that this is a part of the process itself. And relatively, I saw many aspirants who are in their later attempts and at being resilient and exhibiting perseverance. And that made me feel that we are nothing, we are actually blessed actually.
What do you think are the top 3 mistakes most of the aspirants make? Or let's say top 1 mistake, the first mistake.
Okay. It is actually subjective, but one mistake I see people who are working hard throughout the year and yet are not able to clear is that losing out on that day of the exam. They'll be performing very well in the test series, and being in the exam hall, they would give up on their pressures when the paper is tough. And I think that is a mental game that one has to play there, that even all 100 questions are unknown, it's okay, and attempting and taking a logical guess there in prelims. And talking about mains, in mains also, only when the mind is calm, answers flow out, even the one we have studied or even the one we have to think there. So this mental pressure is one thing that even studious hard work aspirants are giving up.
It's like a personality has to be exhibited even on prelims, mains and interviews.
Yes.
It's not just for the interview.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ability to handle oneself.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel this exam can be cracked with 1 year of preparation?
Yes, it can be cleared given that the right guidance and direction is there. Even in my first year of preparation, I thought that there are some basic books. If one studies, it's from the first page till the last page, and one is sincere and hardworking, they will make it to the list. And now I realize that there are other factors to it. There is a need for right guidance, a right direction. PYQs are the key here. It's not about cramping over the books alone. It's about analyzing how the questions are being asked and how creatively we write. When coming to mains, it's about how creatively we are presenting ourselves. So it's about strategizing and getting.
One book that you feel that every aspirant should read, other than the regular textbooks or reference books?
Okay. I think Atomic Habits should be.
Atomic Habits. How did it benefit you?
Coping up with this pressure, and these are like small snippets one could get and try to implement it in this journey.
Yes. The book is mainly about discipline building habits.
Yes, sir.
And,
which are prerequisites here.
Prerequisites for this exam. Prelims or mains or interview, which is tougher?
Mains for me, sir.
Mains is tough.
Okay.
Because it carries almost 87.5% of the marks.
And it is a gruesome journey of like 5 to 6 days and 8 to 9 days there.
Yes.
And the physical tiredness also one feels writing continuously.
True.
And I think, and after clearing means for interview we have this confidence of being very close to the results.
Yes.
And prelims with the strategies on PYQ, one could make it, but there has to be a luck or grace factor of God also there in prelims. I feel personally.
No, that's what they say. After all the hard work and smart work, 99% sometimes relies on luck and 1% relies on extra.
Okay.
But I differ. I feel sometimes it is more of smart strategies.
Okay.
The smart work is more important. Identifying, contemplating on the right topics helps more. because with respect to prelims, there is
okay.
pattern. I think
Yeah,
which you would have
yes,
observed.
yes, sir.
So people who can identify those patterns, they are the ones who are
Yeah,
getting through.
Yeah.
Right. Did you use any particular apps and tools which help you in your preparation? Apps in the sense like a platform to make notes or
Yes, sir.
categorize notes, anything else?
Yes, sir. There were OneNote for compiling all the newspaper clippings, which I followed in the initial days of preparation. And then we have social media platforms offered by several institutes where we can have their online specific curated materials. And to be honest, I was a person who writes in notes actually, be it the class notes or the record, like YouTube, when we hear something, I usually write it down. So I think online platforms was not that much of help for me actually.
Okay, online platforms were not of much use.
Online
because
platforms,
you
I
had your
prefer
own
writing by
notes.
hand.
One mistake that you won't repeat again in UPSC preparation.
Okay. Panicking more than studying.
Panicking more than studying. And finally, if you want to tell any people like when they are starting out their journey, how they have to approach.
So one advice would be believe in yourself. It is obvious that while preparing for such tough examinations, there would be moments of self-doubt and peer pressure as well. But it's about believing in ourselves and doing what is controllable, like having our books, having our foundation course very strong, and doing the basic things what is needed for the examinations, and stop thinking about the results. A day will come for every hard-working aspirant when success will meet us. So this is one advice I want to give to you. And as they say, this exam is just an exam, and life is more than the exam. And I'm grateful that God has blessed me today, and more than happiness, there is relief now. And I am forever grateful for this blessing from God. Thank you.
Thank you, Blessy. What we learned from your journey is patience, rising up on occasion, and the personality change that is required during the critical moments. This is very much important, and being disciplined in your preparation and trying to find the right way of approaching the subjects are very critical for students. Thanks a lot for giving your tenets on the exam.
Thank you, sir.
We were very glad that you could give us your interview. Thank you. Thank you, Blessy.